All right, good morning, everyone. If you could just come to a nice tall seat, we're going to start our practice. Cross-legged is fine. Find a posture that works for you. Just begin to connect to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Begin to slow the breath down. With the inhale, allow the spine to grow tall. And with the exhale, allow the hips to sink a little deeper into the earth. Let's just check in with our breath. Let's place our right hand right on our chest, left hand right on the belly. Feel the chest rise and fall. Then see if you can breathe all the way down into the belly with your inhale. With your exhale, feel the belly button pull in toward the spine. Good, a little deeper. Perhaps you try to hold at the top of the in-breath and at the bottom of the out-breath. Beautiful. Release your hands down and away. Roll out through the wrists if you like. Then roll out through the shoulders with the in-breath, bringing the shoulders up. Scrunch them up towards the ears, and then as you exhale, relax and roll them down your back. Do that a few more times with the breath. And let's just take the head from side to side. Beautiful. As you come center, use your in-breath. As you exhale, drop your ear down towards your shoulder. Small movements in the chin. Opening up through the back and the neck. Last time, and just hold here for a breath or two. Create space. Relax the shoulder down. Back to center with the in-breath. With the out-breath, opposite side. Small movements in the chin. Beautiful. Let's take an inhale, arms rise up above head. And exhale, pinch hip forward. Go ahead, walk your fingertips out with your exhale. Inhale, rise up to a tall spine. And we'll take the exhale, hands back and behind. With your inhale, open your chest. Draw the shoulder blades together in the back, opening the chest, the throat, the heart, all open to the sky. Beautiful. In-breath, hands rise. And exhale, reach. Inhale, rising up. Exhale back and behind. Draw that breath in and open up. Beautiful. One more time. In and out, fold. Rising up. Exhale back and behind. And in breath, expand up. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise. We're going to go to seated flow. Exhale, reaching. Spiraled open to the sky. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach. We're going to go right into our twist here. Inhale, hand to knee, gentle twist. Eye gaze looks over the back shoulder. Rise and reach. Exhale and twist. Beautiful. In. Reaching over to the side, opening up side body. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, reach. Good. Come with that twist. Exhale and twisting. Up. And rotate. One more time. Reach. You can hold out here for just a pause, a little longer. Rise. Reach to the opposite side. Same thing with your twist. Hold this twist. Full exhale through the belly. And last time, opposite side. Beautiful. Come back to center. And hands come down to heart center. Pull out through the wrists, ankles, and come on up to standing. Find your mountain pose. Come to the top of your mat. Good. Ground the feet down. All four corners of the feet ground down. You're going to be hip distance to shoulder width apart, whatever feels good to you. Drawing the belly button in. Roll the shoulders back and down. Eye gaze right on the horizon. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll take the arms above the head for extended mounted. Interlace fingertips and press to the sky. Exhale, we'll take a swan dive down for our first forward fold. Bend your knees a lot. Allow your head to let go. Let go through the neck. Shift the hips up to the sky. Go ahead and cross the arms if you like and sway from side to side. Hands come back down to meet the earth. Inhale, reverse lunge dive, rise. Exhale, those hands down through the heart. And come back to mountain. Beautiful. Come again. In. Out and dive. This time a little bit more length in the hamstrings. We'll take an in breath and rise up to half back, lengthening. Good. Pull those shoulder blades down the back. Long spine. Eye gaze is over top your mat. Exhale, let it all go and come back to a forward fold. Inhale, reverse one dive and rise. Exhale, those hands down and through the heart. And back to mountain. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit and begin to move a little quicker. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, let it all go. We'll step the right leg back for a lunge. Go ahead and sink the knee down to meet the earth. Inhale, and the arms rise. Beautiful. Allow the hips to sink in here. Hands come down to frame the foot, toe tucks from behind. We'll step back into a high plank. Beautiful. From high plank, lower down slow to chaturanga. Knees touch down if you need them. Inhale to baby cobra. Shoulder blades pull down the back. Toes tuck, hips high for a down dog. Go ahead, walk your dog. This is our first down dog of the day. So take a moment here to pause and press those heels one at a time to the earth. We'll take the eye gaze up through the hands, walking up, tiptoe up, back to your forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Hands come down through the heart. Beautiful. Coming back to mountain. Bring your ground back down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Rising halfway. Exhale, let it all go. Step that left leg back for a long lunge. Sink the knee down. Inhale. Beautiful. Allow those hips to sink in. Waking up those quadriceps. Beautiful. Hands come down to frame the foot. Step back into a high plank. Toe tucks from behind. From high plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Toes tuck, hips high, back to down dog. Go ahead, walk your dog. We're not going to stay here quite as long this time. Hands pressing back, hips to the sky, pedaling out the heels. Take the eye gaze back up through the hands, tiptoe or jump, back to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise. Hands through the heart. Beautiful. Come back to mountain. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Lifting halfway. And then let go, forward fold. The right leg steps back, long lunge. Stay lifted this time. Inhale, arms rise. As we exhale, our knees come down and our arms open to goddess. So breathing in, rising up, exhale, come down, knee comes down toward the earth. And we take our arms out to a nice 90-degree bend on the elbows as we come down. Good, continue pulling those shoulders together in the back. Opening those arms. You're feeling nice stretch through your chest. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, let's hold this one down. Bring the hands to heart center with an exhale. Beautiful. We'll initiate a twist here. Big inhale. Exhale, elbow to opposite knee. Beautiful. Spiraling through the spine. Always welcome to touch down with the knee. Inhale, come back to crescent lunge. We'll take the hands down, step back to high plank, and then press to down dog. All right, your options here are to stay in down dog, find child's pose, or roll through a vinyasa flow. Your practice, you figure out what's right for you today. Welcome to change your mind at any time. We will all meet in down dog and make our way to the top of our mat. Back to forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Bring those hands down through the heart. Back to mountain. Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Inhale, rise. Exhale and release. Lifting halfway. letting go. Left leg steps back for a long lunge. Inhale, arms rise. Stay lifted if you can. Beautiful, here we go. With that exhale, knee comes down toward the earth, arms open wide. So move with your breath at your pace. Maybe you want to slow this down or speed it up. Totally up to you. Just continue opening through the chest and squeezing through the back. One more time. Exhale, hold this one down, nice and low. Hands to heart center. Draw on a big breath, big inhale. Exhale, elbow to opposite knee, twisted lunge. Good, keep your spine nice and long. Try not to collapse. Try to stay very long here. Eye gaze can be up to the sky or forward, totally up to you. Keep twisting. Beautiful, inhale, bring it back to crescent lunge. Hands come down to frame the foot. Step back, down dog. All right, choose what you would like to do here. Take a rest, take a pause, or keep moving. We all meet in down dog and make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Bring those hands down through the heart. Back to mountain. From mountain, we're gonna step the right leg halfway back. So not very long. Toe is going to turn right to the corner. So it's a narrow stance that we have here. Inhale, we'll take the hands up. Exhale, down to heart center. Draw another breath in. We're going to move into pyramid. We're going to hinge hip forward with our exhale. Doing the best we can to keep our hips square, shoulders square. From here, if you would like to take it a little deeper, you can take a small bend on that front knee. Hands can come down toward the earth, and you're going to work your nose toward your knee. Now, it may or may not touch, and that's okay, either way. Feel that stretch. Continue to try to work that leg straight if it's not already. And from here, we're going to go into a little bit of a balance pose. So that back leg, shift your weight forward, allow your fingertips to walk forward, allow the back leg to come up. Toes are going to point down toward the earth. Our hands are going to come out for airplane. Beautiful. Keep pressing through that back heel. Fingertips are reaching back. We'll bring the hands back down to frame the foot and then return back to your pyramid. Beautiful. Bring the hands to heart center. We'll inhale back to a standing posture. Go ahead and step up. And then just shake out through the hips. Roll out through the ankle. From that balance. Go out through the hips. All right, let's come back down into our mountain. We're going to do that same sequence on the opposite side. So stepping back. It's not a big step back. About half of what you would normally do for a warrior. Toes going to turn to the corner of your mat. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise above the head. Exhale, bring them down to heart center. Good. Draw the breath in. Exhale, hinge hip forward. Good. Stay long through the spine for a moment. Create some length in the legs and in the spine. With your next exhale, allow the hands to come down to meet the earth. And go ahead and put a small bend in that front knee to work your knee and nose toward one another. Keep squaring off on the hips. Begin to shift the weight forward into that front foot. Hands walk out. And that back leg begins to lift. As you lift through the back leg, flex foot, pushing through the heel and coming into airplane. Good. Create length all the way from your spine to that heel. Go ahead, touch down with the hands and replace the foot back for pyramid. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, rise up. Beautiful. And step up. Go ahead, shift out through the hips. Roll out through the ankle. And then let's ground back down into mountain. Roll the shoulders back and down. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, take it down. Rise halfway. Exhale, let it all go. Going to step the right leg back for a long lunge. Inhale, rise. And then open right up into warrior two. Big bend on that front knee, arms are long. Eye gaze over the fingertips. And just continue to sink into that front knee. Now, a lot of people I find are here, really reaching. You want your shoulders to be stacked right over top of hips. So you can bend that front knee, but be sure to realign. Beautiful. Keep working in that posture. Find your strength in your warrior. Release the heel from the back, so you're back to crescent lunge. Bring the hands down to frame the foot. Step back into a down dog. And go ahead, move through your vinyasa or hang out and take a rest. We'll meet in down dog. Tiptoe or jump to make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Exhale, down through the heart. Coming back to mountain. We're going to do that same sequence on the opposite side. We're going to find our warrior two. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway. Let it go. Step that left leg back, long lunge. Inhale, rise up. As soon as you're coming up, revolve that heel down. And find warrior two with those extended arms. Beautiful. Keep working. Remember, we're not here. We're stacked right over top. Good. We opened up the back. Keep squeezing. Keep working in this posture. Steady the breath. Can you take it a bit deeper? Beautiful. Release the heel, coming back to crescent lunge. Hands come down, frame that foot, and step back, downward dog. You know the deal. Where do you want to go? We will all meet in down dog. From our down dog, we're going to move into a hip opener. So let's bend the knees a lot. Bring the right leg over to left shoulder. So we're in a three-legged dog here. Continue pressing back with your palms. Big breath in. On your next exhale, we're going to bring that knee through the hands and set up for swan or pigeon. Good. We'll start sitting up nice and tall. Just give yourself a moment to sink into the posture. With your next exhale, you can begin to walk forward, coming down, deepening as much or as little as you like. Let's bring your awareness to your breath. Send that breath right to your hip. Allow the tension to release. Beautiful. Begin to walk back up. Tuck the toe from behind. Hands come out. Frame the knee. And then press back into down dog. Go ahead and walk your dog. That's a really intense posture. So go ahead, walk your dog. Shift your hips. And then come into stillness. We'll take a deep knee bend. Left leg up and over to right shoulder this time. Good. Open that hip with your three-legged dog. Next exhale, send it up and through. Beautiful. Once you're there, up nice and tall. With your next exhale, begin to work down. Take your time, no rush. Good. Take a moment to reconnect to the breath. As you reconnect to the breath, send it to the hip. Feel the muscles soften with the exhale, creating space with the inhale. Beautiful. Walking up slowly. Tuck the toe from behind, pressing back to a down dog. Good. Go ahead, walk the dog. Wag your tail, shifting the hips. It's a very intense stretch. Beautiful. We'll make our way down to child's pose. Beautiful. Begin to soften the breath. And take your forehead right to the earth. Or maybe you pick a cheek. Slowing the breath down. Then on your own time, make your way onto your back. From child's pose, just roll over onto your back. Bring the legs and the arms out long for Shavasana. Beautiful, reconnecting to the breath. Continue to slow the breath down. Give yourself permission to let go. Beautiful. Allow each breath to get a little slower, a little softer. You find that your mind begins to wander. That's what the mind does. Just invite it back. Realign and refocus on the breath. Just begin to come back to the physical body. Small movements in the fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles. And then one at a time, draw the knees up into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Gently make your way over to the right side of the body. From there, make your way up to a seated posture on your own time. Beautiful. We'll close our practice with a cleansing breath. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, bring them down to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste.
This is my favorite. I love
Yay.
it. All right. Have a great day.
You do the same.